Hello, it is a dark episode for April the 15th, 2025. Oh, I've made it halfway through the month. Hooray! And it's my Monday, which means it's actually Tuesday, and I had my first day back at work after my weekend. And I actually woke up feeling energetic. And then by after breakfast, I was just back to like, oh, so tired. Tired. And I mean, I'm tired at the moment because, I had a full day of work and all that stuff. And that happens. But fuck. I did look at I put things on the calendar to do. And I actually did this thing, which was review my 1901 project, where I've read 16 or 17 books so far for the project. Quite a variety of books. More fiction than nonfiction, which is perfectly good because I want to read more fiction than nonfiction. Some real junk like Nick Carter. Some high literature like Edith Wharton. And I want to read more Edith Wharton, that's for sure. Don't want to read any more Nick Carter. I actually preferred the Rover Boys and the X-Bar X-Boys to Nick Carter. Nick Carter was very kind of detective procedural, really kind of bog standard. At least the ones I read were not that was not that interesting. It was like a collection of 2 or 3 Nick Carter stories, and they were not particularly good at all. But yeah, definitely some other stuff in there that I enjoyed. Yeah, just kind of reading into the period. Reading nonfiction, definitely The Proud Tower by Tuckman that I read at the beginning was like the one. I have a book by I'm going to go Jan Morris. It says Jan Morris on the cover. I think it's not. I'll have to look at that. Pax Britannica, which is about kind of the peace before World War One, where there was a kind of hegemony of the English Empire, the last hurrah or the last squirt of the British Empire, which I think will be interesting. I read some Kipling in there, which was just like, fuck, really turned me off Kipling. It was Indian, British, English fiction set, English people in Britain, in English people in India. And it's just like, fuck, super racist assholes. Yeah, thought they were God's gift. Just the kind of stuff you want to punch somebody about. All right, I'm going to leave it there.